Hello everyone, Bear64 here, back again with the annual New Year's video game collection. This is going to be the Nintendo side of things. So all of this shelf, not including the Xbox, that's like the only space I got for the Xbox, and this shelf, and obviously not the manga. Anyways, got a lot of ground to cover. So let's start. So we're going off with the Switch, Smash Bros. Oh shit, there we go. Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know, I love this game. Do it almost every Saturday. So you already know my feelings about that. Mario Kart 8, not my favorite Mario Kart. I'm talking for this version and the Wii U version. Although this is the better version over than the Wii U because of the item situation and better battle mode, but I don't play battle mode. But it's still a good Mario Kart nonetheless. See, Mario Odyssey, excellent Mario game. Definitely would recommend it. I would say it's not the most replayable because it's like after you're done with it, it would take years to actually want to play it again. But still good. The Super Mario All-Stars pack, good trilogy that they got here. Wish it could have been a little bit better. Yeah, let me put my stand here. There we go. Let's see. But yeah, it's a good trilogy to have. Unfortunately, they made a limited time, but maybe they'll re-release it for the 40th anniversary that Mario's about to have. Okay. Super Mario 3D World, a great way to like bring back a game, port a game, and then add a little content with Bowser's Fury. So great. And also 3D World is just super good. Super Mario Wonder, excellent 2D platformer. Definitely would recommend this one. It's definitely good. Very imaginative. It's like one of those games I would like to play not play for a couple of years because to forget a lot of the wonder effects and then like be re-surprised. But it is such a good game. Wish I could play a multiplayer. See? Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, the lesser of the games, but it's a good game. I think some people are a little too harsh on it. I personally think it's fun. It's kind of like, it's like white bread, but once in a while, I literally just eat white bread once in a while. And it's a good time. It does also come with the Luigi U, and I have played the Luigi U on the Wii U. And I do like Luigi U just a little bit more than the actual base game. Super Mario Maker 2, I've put like such little time in it. I don't have much of an opinion on it. I'm not that into building your own levels. Okay, Luigi's Mansion 2. Now as Luigi's Mansion 2 as a game, it's an okay game. This is just an HD port. It's nothing too special. It just feels a little bit better to control with the extra analog stick. But I would recommend a discount on this one. Now, Luigi's Mansion 3. Excellent Luigi's Mansion. Much better than 2. Although 1 is still, like, out of bias, 1 is still my favorite. But I do like the fact that you go to, like, a hotel and go floor to floor. It feels more natural than 2 because it's, like, it's also that mission structure like 2, but it feels more natural with the different floors. And then like it's slightly more open, like closer to 1. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I was so excited when they announced this because the first game, the one on the Game Boy Advance, that was my shit. And I was so happy when they announced this remake. And it is such a good remake. The only thing I have a gripe with is that they took out Charles Martinet's "Yeehaw," like when he would just scream "Yeehaw" when you like swing off a pole or whatever. It was awesome. Okay, Mario and Luigi Brothership. I'm having mixed feelings with it. I need to play more of it actually, but It's slow. I put 5 hours into this, and I felt like I put 20. Mario RPG. I need to get back into this one, but this is actually a really good RPG. I have unlocked the whole cast. I'm in like this sand maze with the ants, and like I swear I'm doing it right, but I'm not apparently. So I need to get back into it. The Thousand Year Door remake, definitely a good remake. I would recommend it. The only downside is that it's at 30 frames per second and not 60 like in the original. But it's overall still a very solid game. Like it doesn't diminish how good Thousand Year Door is. Paper Mario Origami King. I actually like this one. It's a good Paper Mario before, they did the whole remake thing. But I would recommend this one. Maybe like a discount though. The battle system is unique. It was like a step in the right direction, but just give us a new Paper Mario game with Thousand Year Doors play style. Let's see, Mario Tennis Aces. I put like 10 minutes into this one because the power went out and then like came right back on. So not much to that one. I'm going to scoot these on the top. Okay. Mario Strikers Battle League. Pretty lame. Pretty fucking lame. I wish it wasn't. I did like the one on the GameCube. I have not played what is it? Strikers Charged. Yeah, but I hate that I can't play with my friend Killzone. Just against him, we have to play on the same team, which is just bogus, but whatever. If you want that game, I just recommend that on like a very steep discount. I still have not played this game. You've probably seen this thing every time I've done one of these videos, and I still have not actually played this game. I intend to eventually. Mario Party, Superstars, excellent Mario Party. Fun time. I wish it got DLC though, because it is in the lacking department. I wish like they put more characters, more classic boards. That would have been great. Maybe like add an extra Mario Party 3 board would have been great. Yeah, but the mini games were great. Nostalgic even when you like, especially for my era with the GameCube. So I would recommend this Mario Party. It's still a fun time, even when the new one came out. I only played one board of this, and it was like 20 turns, and it felt like 20 years. I wasn't digging this. Other than mini games were actually pretty fun. Even they're all motion control, but they were actually pretty fun. I might maybe eventually go back to this one and give it a shot. All right, now we got the latest one, Super Mario Party Jamboree. I like it a lot. Only problem, the Jamboree buddies get old and annoying after a while, and their mini games are so fucking long. I wish there was an option to turn them off, but it's still a fun game. All right, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This is a port of the one from Wii U, although it was added with Mario Odyssey levels. I like this one. This is a fun puzzle game, and I would recommend it to anyone. WarioWare Get It Together. I like WarioWare games. I would recommend this one. Again, discount though. 40. I guess 40 isn't that bad, but I would still maybe get like $20. WarioWare Move It. I have not actually played this one yet, so I can't give an opinion. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Kirby's first true 3D game. I've done a playthrough of this one. And it's fucking great. A great recommendation on this one. It's just cute. Also, like the mouthful mode is very creative. The upgrading power-ups is pretty cool. Even though there's like very little power-ups, but I understand because it was like you don't want to put all that work into like so many of the other like 20 plus power-ups than usually. When this one has like half that. But good game, good game. Return to Dreamland Deluxe, the remaster of Kirby's Return to Dreamland on the Wii. It comes with a Magalore thing, like a little add-on, which I have not played that part yet. Maybe one day when I do a playthrough of this game, I would do the Magalore stuff as well. But overall, Return to Dreamland for this version and the Wii version is pretty good. Kirby Star Allies. I would honestly... Oh, shoot. There goes my phone. I will honestly say this is probably my least favorite Kirby game of all time. If you want to play it, discount. Easy, and it goes on discount quite often. It is honestly a slog and kind of the most bland Kirby game ever. It looks nice. It plays okay. But it's just boring. Now we're talking Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I did a playthrough of this one. I still want to play the funky mode one of these days. I know it's the easy mode, but I hear it's actually quite fun to speedrun the game with Funky Kong. But a very good game, both this version and the Wii U version. Pikmin 1 and 2. Hell yes. Definitely the fact that they ported these Pikmin games to the Switch is great. Now you can play all the Pikmins. Other than the one on the 3DS, that's the only one you can't play on Switch, but that a lot of fans actually don't count that one. The only weird thing for 2 though is that they removed all the real world product placement. Understandable because of the licensing. So yeah, but Pikmin is good. I still need to play 2. I have not played 2 yet. Alright, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Love this was my Pikmin 1 was my first Pikmin game, but Pikmin 3 was the first one I actually beaten and absolutely loved, and that's what got me into the series. So 3 is definitively my favorite. But it is I love it. It's good. I like the quality of life changes. I love the fact that you can have your Pikmin act like ants and cycle around, bringing things to the ship or building a bridge. It's such a clever mechanic. All right, let me scoot these to the side. All right, Pikmin 4. I really like this game. I remember declaring it 2023 Game of the Year. That was before I played Custom Robo, Armored Core 6, and that stealing the spot. Armored Core 6 is definitely my Game of the Year 2023. But this is a good game. The only problem I have with it is that the beginning is slow and it holds your hand too much. That's the only 2 issues. But I will say this is the best way to get into Pikmin. If you want to start playing Pikmin, I would recommend this game. Alright, Link's Awakening. A very good version of the Game Boy Color Classic. Well, it was Game Boy and then Game Boy Color. But this is a classic game. I like it. This is actually another good first time, playing Zelda game. If you want to get into Zelda, this is the game for you to try out the game, the series, to see if you like it. Alright, Echoes of Wisdom, the most recent Zelda game, and I say this is pretty good. It's unique how you have to solve everything because Zelda's not combat heavy. She uses magic. And that was a great way to make her stand out compared to Link. I would honestly say wait on a discount on it though. Another problem between these 2 though, not Pikmin. Problem with these 2 though is the frame rate issues are just awful. So be mindful of that. But I would recommend these 2 for first Zeldas. Mainly Link's Awakening though. Skyward Sword. Hot take. Skyward Sword is very, very good. I especially prefer this version because you don't have to use motion controls. It takes time to get used to the analog controls because you have to hold the R button to use the camera. Otherwise you just swing the sword. But I think Skyward Sword is better than Breath of the Wild. I'll just say that. The dungeons are great. The puzzles are good. I understand the complaints that it's linear, but I'm okay with linear. But yeah, it's a good one. I especially love the music. All right, Breath of the Wild. You know my feelings. I don't like it. Get out of my sight. Tears of the Kingdom. I especially don't like it. Get it out of my sight. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I have not played this version. I've only played the Wii U version. And a bit of the 3DS version, actually. But this is the one that comes with all the DLC and everything. So, and then like quality of life changes, like you can switch between characters in the field, which that's the reason why I want to play this version the most and get back into it. Another thing I love about the game, the music, is metal versions of Zelda soundtracks, and that's just perfect. Alright, Kingdoms of Hyrule. I unfortunately still have not played this one, so I've seen footage and it looks great. So I definitely need to get into that one. Metroid Prime Remastered. This is actually sealed. I wanted to get a hard copy. Would recommend this one. Definitely would recommend this one. It's a great. This was the first time it was in 3D too. I mean, at least the GameCube version was. But I would recommend Metroid Prime all the way. It's such a good one. Metroid Dread, another banger Metroid game. Like, Metroid games are typically very good in quality. I think there's only I can't think of one really that like people universally hate. Actually, no, I take that back. Other M. But Metroid Dread, great. Going back to 2D, taking place after Fusion, which was like 17 to 19 years between the two games. So recommend that. No More Heroes. I've played a little bit of it. I need to get back into it. But I was having quite a bit of fun. Alright, I have not touched this one because I have not finished the first game, but I know a lot about this one. I hear it's pretty good, except for the final boss. And then the same thing with the third, since I haven't finished the first Norse, got into the second. I have not touched it. I got this at a convention this last year, actually. Travis Strikes Again, so one of these days I'll eventually play it. Bayonetta 1, which is actually another sealed game. I've played a little bit of it. I like it. I need to get back into it. There's a lot of games I need to get back into. Bayonetta 2, I've only played the demo back when it first came out on the Wii U, but yeah, this is actually how I have like the first game. It was like the digital code. And then when 3 was coming out, I managed to get a hard copy of 1, and like that's why I kept that one sealed. So let's get to these top games. All right, Tunic. As you can see, it's a special box with this one. I love Tunic. Incredible game. I would highly recommend it. It is such a good game. This one actually comes with the manual you get and like you put together in the game, which is so fucking cool. I love things like that where you could get like in-game stuff in real life. I'm a sucker for that. All right, Dark Souls for the Switch. I heard this version was actually pretty decent, even though it's at 30 frames per second. As you can see, this is the PAL version, but it works on American. I just wanted a handheld, like if I want to go on a trip or something, and I'm feeling like a Dark Souls mood. Hell yeah. Actually, I need to get back into the Dark Souls on my PS4. Like, I keep dropping it for some reason. Wonderful 101. I've only played the demo on the Wii U, but I want to play this one eventually. Pocky and Rocky. I actually played a bit of this one, and it's very fun. I think this is both 1 and 2. I love the artwork on this one. It is so nice. I love, especially this case. Like the artwork is so good. The sprite work is also very cute. Definitely recommend that. Astral Chain. I still have not touched it. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I've only put 2 hours into it and dropped it. RPGs are not my thing, to be honest. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I still need to get back into this one. I'm sorry, Jet. Oh, wow. That was actually pretty badly damaged. I still need to get back in. I not get back, but I still want to try this one out. Crash Insane Trilogy. Very good versions of the game. Or all three of the games. I just wanted to Crash on the go because I think I got this on a Black Friday sale for a good price. Yeah, I definitely would say get this version of the game if you don't have like a PS4, 5, or Xbox, whatever. Bayonetta 3, haven't touched it since I haven't finished either Bayonetta 1 or 2. And then Sarissa and the Lost Demon, which is the Bayonetta origin story, which I have played. And it's very fun. I need to finish it, actually. I think I'm like halfway, maybe a little close to halfway. But I would say it's a good game. Mega Man 11. I still need to play this. I do like Mega Man games. I'm very casual on them though, but I would eventually play this. Daemon Ex Machina. Ever since Armor Core, I want to get back, or not back, but I want to play more mecha games. This is one of them I want to try out. And it's actually kind of a hard one to find, actually. Not gonna lie. I hear it's actually very hard to find. And I saw this at my local game store, and I'm like, dude, I gotta pick it up. Pokken Tournament. It's a fun game. It's a little hard to get into, especially when you're playing against someone that knows what they're doing. Street Fighter Collection. There were so many times I brought this to work on a Sunday, when we're like super slow and dead. I would bring this game in, and we would like split the Joy-Cons and start playing, against each other, and it was great. Darksiders, War Mastered. I just wanted a portable version of Darksiders. I love the Darksiders games. Maybe three's okay, but very underrated series and needs more love. I can't wait for more information about the new Darksiders game coming out. Doom 64 for the Switch. This is limited run games. What's kind of cool is that they do include a manual in these. As you can see, I love that. Oh shoot, I just flung the manual out a little bit and it won't close. Alright, there we go. But Doom 64, it controls a lot better than the actual the original version. But I really wanted a hard copy. I saw it at Best Buy. I'm like, hell yes. Cruisin' Blast. I played this in the arcade one time, and I was like, okay, that's awesome. And then I saw it like a week later that they're releasing an actual home console version. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. I played it for a little bit when the power went out during a storm, and it was a good time. Katamari Damacy Reroll. I still have not played it. Super Bomberman R. I just bought this because it was $5 at Walmart, brand new. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. Actually, this is a version where the font is different. In the original version, it's like in the middle, and it has like its own like flavor, like this, like Super Bomberman R. Owlboy, I still have not played this, and I've had this in my collection for like probably 5 years now. Puyo Puyo Tetris, still have not played. Alright, that is all for the Switch. Now we're going into the GameCube. As you can see, my little Olimar is here. Alright. Super Smash Bros. Melee, my very first Smash Bros. Game. Absolutely fucking love it. It's kind of hard to get back into because it's like I'm not used to the physics anymore, but I still have a good time. I actually, if you recall, if you're like super observant, this is actually the original release where it's like the black banner. It's not player's choice, because the local store had this version with the manual. I'm like, okay, I'll buy this and give my sister my other version. Or, the other one I had. Mario Kart Double Dash. My favorite Mario Kart. and I will stay that I was great that to the heavens. Mario Kart Double Dash is my favorite Mario Kart, even over 8. It's just so much fun. I think the physics are just so much more fun than 8's. So there's that, and mine comes with like the bonus disc here, where it's like the demo, and it's kind of cool because you could play a demo of Sonic Heroes, and there's like a couple things that weren't finished, like John St. John's Omega voice. It wasn't like roboticized or whatever you want to call it. So it was, uh, it just sounded funny. All right, Mario Kart, Super Mario Sunshine, very fun childhood game. A bitch to 100%, which I have done twice. One time when I got the All Stars collection, and the second time when I played it on stream. And I gotta say, I just still like it. I just probably won't go for 100% every time. Probably not at all ever again. Luigi's Mansion, the GOAT of the Luigi's Mansion games. Love it. I love it so much. Play this every October. I think I did miss it this year though, because I really wanted to watch Fright Night. But if you get the GameCube version, or the 3DS version, I would recommend those. Either or. I mean, the GameCube version is better, especially for control wise, but the 3DS version is no slouch. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, the original, great game. Yeah, I already talked about it in the Switch section. Mario Party 4, my favorite not my favorite Mario Party, but my first Mario Party, and is near and dear to my heart. But they are better Mario parties, but I still love this one. Mario Party 5. It's an okay game. I wish it was better, but it's okay. Actually, my copy is from Blockbuster. You could feel the difference in the case. I know you guys won't be able to, but the texture is different. It's definitely like the boxes that you use they use at the rental stores. Now, this is my favorite Mario Party game, Mario Party 6, and yes, bitches, I finally got a copy with the box art. Yes, and the manual too. So yeah, I love that I finally got the box art for this one. Favorite Mario Party of all time, Mario Party 7. Same with the Super Mario parties. It feels like a slog sometimes, especially with Pagoda Peak. Even though Pagoda Peak is one of my favorite boards, it feels slow. I do like the unique item system. Dry Bones and Boo is probably my favorite. Of course, you see them right there. I'm definitely playing Dry Bones when he's available. Mario Power Tennis, like super. Oh, wow, I need to get that glue off. Let's see. Good. Mario Mario Party. Mario Tennis game. This was the first Mario Tennis game I played. Love it. I think it's the best. See, Mario Superstar Sluggers Baseball. That's the Wii version. I like it. It does feel like the AI cheats a bit in the story mode. I'm not gonna lie, but I do like it. Out of a lot of the sports, I think baseball's more interesting. So I do like this one. Mario Striker is very fun. I like the turn of like the Mario characters turning a little bit more violent, which brings a little unique flavor to it. I love the artwork too. That is some beautiful artwork that they carry over. Even like the Battle League that we talked about earlier. That even the artwork is really good in that, and I would not deny that. All right, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Excuse me. I still have not booted this one up. Because I'm not much of a golf guy, but I was like, I was already close on getting all the sports games, so I got this one. I think the last one was baseball. So yeah, Wario World, absolutely fucking fun game. I wish I had the manual for this one, but oh well. I managed to get this $60 before the price went up, thankfully, because this is a good game. Such an underrated game. Yeah, it's got its issues, but it's a game that you could just boot up, play for a few hours, beat it, and have a good time. And Charles Martinet's acting in this one, the dude sounded like he had the biggest blast of his career with this one. Star Fox Adventures. I have a bit of a story on this one. I originally played this when I was a kid. This is not the original copy I've had because I went to a pawn shop and got rid of my original copy because I could not figure out how to jump. Or no, like, you could not jump on command. You jump automatically over ledges like in Legend of Zelda, at least for a good while in Zelda games. So I was like, okay, no, I don't want to play this game. And I still have not actually played it. One of these days I will. Have played Star Fox Assault, and I do like it. I do like the ground stuff. It's pretty interesting. I like the running gun. It feels good. I wish I played a little bit more of it, but it's a fun time. Custom Robo, I've played a bit. Good time. Very interesting. I need to put more time into it. It's a very lengthy RPG, so... Oh boy. I actually sent Killzone a copy of this for Christmas. Okay, Metroid Prime. Other people, if you've been watching these over the years and somehow remember, this is not the version the case I had originally. I had the Target one, and I hated that one so much. When I went to go get Smash Bros. For my sister, her husband, my brother-in-law, wanted Metroid Prime, so I gave them my original copy and got this one with the Metroid Prime Echoes bonus disc. So I thought that was cool, but yeah, you already know my opinions about Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime 2, I have not played this version, but I have played the Wii version. And I gotta say, it's a good time. It does the light world, dark world thing, like in Link to the Past, and it does a good job at it. Some things are I don't really care too much about the ammo system, but you get used to it, and it's a fun time. Alright, the Zelda Collector's Edition, which comes with a Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the demo for Wind Waker. And yeah, that's a good thing. I think this was for a pre-order bonus, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, Wind Waker. I have not played the GameCube version, surprisingly. I saw the GameCube version at GameStop. I'm like, okay, I'll get that because I didn't have the Wii U version, and I just, like, for some reason never had the wanting to play Wind Waker, but oh well. But one of these days I'll play the GameCube version, but Wind Waker overall is a good one. So I would recommend Wind Waker if you find it for a good price. And I can say the same for Twilight Princess, my favorite Zelda. I played it for the first time last year on the GameCube, and I gotta say I prefer it over the Wii version. So unfortunately, this is the more expensive. This and the Wii U version are the most expensive. So I would say just get the Wii version. Because this is like $120. Like fucking hell. But I do have the manual, and the box art looks so good. Yeah, you guys already know I'm a Twilight Princess fanboy, so I got this at the convention last year. Zelda Four Swords Adventure. I have not gotten the chance to play it because obviously you need like the link cables and all that. So one of these days maybe. Okay, let me move a little more here. Okay, Kirby Air Ride. Messing up the order here. Alright, Kirby Air Ride. Absolute childhood favorite of mine. And my sister's. Definitely love this game. Actually, do I have the manual for this one? No, I don't. Damn. Thought I did. But I love this one. It's a good game. The city trial, it was funny because my sister and I always got into an argument of playing City Trial, or I always want to do the racing. She wanted to do the city. we always did the city. But it was still a fun time. F-Zero GX. I played a little bit of it. I love the speed, the sense of speed in it. I need to play more of it. I'm a little confused on the campaign though, because I would like beat the level, and then it won't, like, the story won't progress. It's kind of weird, but I do like the sense of speed in this one. Wave Race. I have not played this yet, although my copy's a little fucked up, but it was kind of, it was good for a good price. Pikmin. Yes. I love this game. Now that, like, I'm older and, wiser, I love these games. I did play this all the way through, beat it, got a good score, had a good time. I already spoke my piece about Pikmin. Pikmin 2 for the GameCube. I still need to play it. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat for the GameCube. I would say it's a fun time, but not with the bongos. I'm not gonna lie. I was just actually up there. I put DK and Diddy and K Rool there around it and on top. Donkey Konga 1, which I didn't put too much time in, but Donkey Konga 2, I put in a decent amount of time in because the soundtrack is funking bonkers. I especially bought this the day the lead singer of that sang All Star, because the song is in the game. It's not the exact, it's like a loyalty free one or something like that, but it's still crazy that song in it. And fucking Traps, Take You On, that was the biggest shock for me, but I kind of like the soundtrack. I think they both have the manual. I know this one has the manual. Eternal Darkness. I still need to play this one. I really want to play this one. I hear it's super good. Fire Emblem Awakening. This is actually my most expensive game in my collection. Oh wait, Fire Emblem Awakening. Path of Radiance. I'm so stupid. I'm so used to hearing Awakening. I still want to play this one. Especially because this has Ike, which is my favorite out of the Smash Brothers line. Sonic Mega Collection. This is nostalgic to me. So I would say if you could get this, get it. Either this version or the PS2 version. Although I think this version is a little bit better, especially in terms of the more quality it has. I would say get this if you can, because it comes with a good amount of games. You can even unlock more games, which I actually have not unlocked all of them. All right, let me get my chair here so I can get a little lower. All right, so let me move my Wiimote and Dry Bones here. All right, so Sonic Gems Collection. This is another this is another game I got from that con. I was super happy to find it finally. It was for an okay price. I wish it was cheaper. It has the more obscure games. I remember playing Sonic the Fighters quite a bit, and Sonic R. I didn't really care for Sonic CD too much, but that was because I was younger and I didn't understand the time travel mechanic. Sonic Adventure DX. This is the first time. This was the first time I played this game. So it was a good game. I was a little weirded out with the multiple characters at first, because I was a stupid kid. I was like, I just wanted to play Sonic. Why can't I just play as Sonic and get the full story? But my very first Sonic game, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Yes. It's aged a little poorly, but I still love it. It's near and dear to my heart. You already know, especially with the movie came out recently, the Sonic 3, based off of this one, I was super happy. Sonic Heroes, mixed feelings. I played every campaign, and then I learned I had to get all the Chaos Emeralds, and the bonus stages suck. So I still have not beaten it after 20 years now. Maybe one day. Alright, Sonic Riders. I would say this is a very fun racing game. I would recommend it one day, one of these days. Or, I don't know what I'm talking about on that. I would highly recommend it if you can get a copy of this. Either this version or the PS2 version. Shadow the Hedgehog, the mixed bag. how much I like and dislike you. As a kid, I was stupid. I just kept playing the campaign. That was it. But now that I'm an adult and I think about things, I'm like, oh gosh, I had to play this campaign so many times to get the true ending, and I still have not gotten the true ending. But it's got this charm to it, and I do like it somewhat. And Shadow the Hedgehog is pretty cool. But if you want to play it, play it. All right, Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. I've only played 1, and not all the way, but I do like it. It's very fun. I love the art style so much, and Beautiful Joe is such a cool character. I love his design. I also have like a figure up here. So yeah, I would say get Beautiful Joe. I still need to play the second one. Pac-Man World 2, which I hope it gets a remake like Pac-Man World 1. But this has Pac-Man Versus come, with it. And it's a cool multiplayer from what I hear, but I don't have link cables and GBAs lying around to do it. But Pac-Man World 2, I can say it's very fun. It's a little dated, that's why I want a remake to do some quality of life, especially with like fruits staying collected, because that was very annoying. The 100%. I don't think I'll 100% ever. Alright. So Namco Museum 50th anniversary. This is just basically a compilation game. It's just a collection of the classic arcade games. I mean, what else can I say? Soul Calibur 2. I still have not booted this one up, but I mainly got it because it's like, oh, it's Soul Calibur 2 and it has Link. Yes. Metal Arms. I saw some footage of it, and it looks fun. I still need to play it. This is from this is from the people that did the Super Nintendo version of Doom, too, as well. It's weird. Okay, Ultimate Spider-Man. I remember having a friend that brought this game, for us to play, and for I think nearly 20 years, I wanted to get this game. I played it a little bit, and I haven't gone back, but I need to get back. I was having a good time, and the fact that you can play Venom is pretty awesome. Spider-Man 2. Oh shit. So funnily enough, I got this for Christmas because I said I want Spider-Man 2, meaning the PS5 game. But I got this Spider-Man 2, but this is still a fun time. Unfortunately, I got a game-breaking glitch where I cannot progress. Like, I did everything I could to finish up the chapter, and it was like, nah, you can't progress. I need to get... one of these days, I'll get back into it. Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse. Okay, I can explain this. This was a childhood game. I saw this at the local store, and I said, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So I got it, and I beat it. So, and not just that, I 100% it, baby. Jedi Outcast 2, or Jedi Knight 2. I still need to play it. Alright, now we're getting into the Wii. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. After later entries, and of course Melee existing, this is the weaker game, but it has a stronger campaign. Which, yeah, I love the campaign of this one, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good time. I did it like 4 times out of just pure bad luck of losing save files and all that. And locked the characters so many times. But it's a fun time. Mario Kart Wii, very fun time. When I didn't have a Wii, we went to my aunt's house and she had a Wii and Mario Kart Wii. And I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning playing it. And it's a fun time. I will still actually use the motion controls on this one. I don't play with the motion controls on 8 because it honestly feels weirder. Alright. Super Mario Galaxy, legendary game. Can't believe it was almost 20 years old in like a couple of years. Would recommend getting this game. Super good. I've done a playthrough on it. one of these days I'll do a playthrough of Super Mario Galaxy 2. Uh, I'm usually in the debate of which one's better. It depends on like between these two games. It depends on like my mood of like to say which one's better of Mario Galaxy 1 or 2. Put it in the comments. Which one do you think is better? Super Mario Bros. Wii. This is before the new Super Mario Bros. Got into like a fatigue. And it was still a fun time. I remember one time my mom called my sister to help cook, and we were in the middle of the game, and I was like impatient, so I just picked her up, and she was Luigi, and I was in the lava level where like the lava is like there was lava waves going up and down, and uh I actually aced it. It was pretty cool. Although it sticks out like a sore thumb compared to all the other Wii games. As someone comment Johnny said, it's like a red Skittle in a bowl of rice or something like that. Super Paper Mario, very interesting game. I have not beaten it. I've gotten very far into it. But again, I lost a lot of memory on my original Wii. And haven't gone back into it. But one of these days I'll finish up this game. But I do like it. Mario Party 8, fun time when you're a mindless child, but it's a good game still, just not the best Mario Party. And then we got Mario Party 9. It's Mario Party 9. What hasn't been said about it? Alright, the Metroid Prime trilogy, which I actually got at that same con, but just like years ago, like a few more years ago. This is the metal case version too, which is pretty nice. And for years, I never knew what that was. It turns out it's her arm cannon. But hey, I do like the Metroid Prime games. I would recommend getting this trilogy if you can. Let's see, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I never finished this one. I don't know why I never finished it, to be honest. The reason why I have this one is because it's uncensored. Metroid Prime... Oh, shit! Metroid... Other M. The gameplay is decent. I hate they get to use a D-pad in the 3D space. But... the story is pretty bad. They turn Samus into something that she's not, and whatever. Let's see. Kirby's Dream Collection, which is like, all these games here, and a few episodes of the Kirby Right Back At You cartoon. Yeah, I got this in a not so great condition, but the fact this is kind of rare to find, I picked it up. So it has a bunch of really good Kirby games. Here we go with the original Kirby Return to Dreamland. I already said my piece about it. Kirby's Epic Yarn, very fun, very easy, but a cute game nonetheless. I wish I could play it with multiplayer, but I would recommend this game. It's pretty good. It's a fun time. Here we go with the Wii version of Twilight Princess, where you already know. Skyward Sword, I already talked about it, although I managed to find the CD version because I actually still have the box down up in this, which also came with the golden Wiimote. I remember my mom, she gave me the rest of the money to get that bundle. It was a good thing too, because I didn't have a Wiimote Plus. I didn't know what a Wiimote Plus was even a thing. Alright, so Pikmin's 1 and 2 for the Wii. I've probably played the Pikmin 2 on this version. And unfortunately, you only get the Nintendo Select case for Pikmin 2. Because that was like the only time it came out in America for the Wii. Link's Crossbow Training. Still have not touched that one. Alright, we got DK Jungle Beat, which actually is better on the Wii. So, what we're say get the Wii version of that game. Donkey Kong Country Returns. I almost said Tropical Freeze. Very good game. I did a playthrough of this one. Right after they fucking announced the HD one that's coming out soon in 15 days of this recording. So I would say get that. It also is going to come with 3DS game levels. All right, Wario Land Shake It, fun game. The shaking gets a little eh. I do like the Wario Land games though. WarioWare Smooth Moves. I would say very fun game. I think this is considered one of the best, and I can see that. I do like it quite a bit. Once in a while, it doesn't read your inputs that well, but it's okay. I've managed to find a copy of Wii Sports Resort with the actual case, so I gotta say that's awesome because I do like the Wii Sports games. I lost my original ones through lots of moving over the years, but great that I still got this. Alright, Sonic and the fucking Secret Rings. Again, as a kid, this game was fun. For the most part, there were still aggravating things, but I still mindlessly enjoyed it. Crazy enough, though, I did not know you could actually give Sonic upgrades in this game. So I did the whole game with no upgrades. And when I learned about that, like after I discovered YouTube and saw that, I'm like, wait a minute, you could do that? Now here we go for the better game, Sonic and the Black Knight. Still a good game. There's some flaws, but it is a step up in the right direction. And there was supposed to be a third one that was planned to be more Sinbad or based off of Sinbad, but that never came into fruition. Then we got Sonic Colors, which was originally a Wii exclusive. Fun game. I do like it. And if I ever do the playthrough, this will be the version. Zach and Ricky, I do want to do a playthrough of this game, as a blind playthrough. And I would definitely do that. Because it will seem interesting to see how stupid I am on stream. Alright, Fortune Street. This game is sealed. I found it at Target for $25, 2018, I want to say. And I just want to keep it sealed. And unfortunately, my phone's about to die, so let me put it on the charger.